I forgot my bell. But before we start singing, we want to thank somebody because that person did so much in our community. And I remember many years ago interviewing this person. I was one of the panel to see if he really fit in our community. And when I started interviewing it along with other people, I knew that he will be great for our community, that he will excel our expectation to really bond with the Latino community. So we know that Chief Richard Melton, can you please come in here? He is going to be retiring at the end of this month. And it's been an honor really to work. If you remember, he's one that he really reached out for the Latino community, say, I'm here, how can I help? He even went to the St. John's. He was brave enough to be in front of all of us and say, what can I do? He helped with the matricula to be passed as an ID, and now we are going to have a driver's license. But he was always there to see, and that's one of the things that I saw when we interviewed him, that he was an element that we needed to be here. Jaime?
Yeah, I've known Chief Melton for a couple of years now, and always very impressed by your ability to be very receptive and out-of-the-box thinker. It's so refreshing to be seated next to a police officer that says, you know, the jail is the wrong place for people to be in. We're doing it wrong. And Chief Melton would say, what we need to do is invest time and effort and money into getting those kids out of trouble so they don't end up in jail. So you don't hear that very often. And so Chief Melton thinks like a social worker almost. You know, he's thinking about the components of the community that need to be fixed so kids and other people don't end up in jail. So thank you for all the work that you've done and your commitment. You're really a part of the community and Latinos appreciate and love you for who you are.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Gerardo?
And I just want to say I've had the honor to be on a couple of committees with the chief, and it really is genuine that he cares about the community, cares about the Latino community, which we all care about. He, you know, the last meeting I think we had was about how do we get more Latinos on the police force, and we haven't heard that kind of language in a long time. So it's really refreshing. I'm very sad to see him go. I know Steve is going to do a fantastic job, but thank you for all the work that you've done and you've put into the community, and I'm sure we'll see you around town, but thank you so much for everything that you have done.
Would you like to read it?
Thank you. Thank you. On behalf of the Latino Leaders Roundtable, we want to thank Chief Richard Melton of the Napa Police Department for his excellence and service towards our community. Sincerely, Gerardo Martin, Jaime Peñarera, and Teresa Foster.
And the community.
And the rest of you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Just going to say a few words?
Yeah, you know, first I've really appreciated the leadership that has come from the Latino community, and I've had the good privilege of working with people that are very genuine and really care. You know, it's interesting right now. You're seeing a lot of divisive kinds of things that are going on around the country. That's racially motivated. There's certainly a race component. And I think Napa is fortunate because here it's about working with each other. It's about working. It doesn't mean everybody agrees all the time, but we can agree to disagree. We can be civil, and I think we are all part of the same community. And so I think I can't state enough how important it is to have leaders that really emulate those kinds of principles. I see Hope here, somebody that's been here for a long time and has been a leader in the community. And that's what I think sets Napa apart from some of the places that are having some real difficulty. The time to work on issues isn't when there's big problems. It's to work on them daily, regularly, so that when they do occur, we can reach out and say, hey, we need some help here. So thank you very much. I appreciate this. This is a real honor, and it really means a lot to me. Thank you.
Now the singing.
Real quick, while we get this together, has everybody seen the emails about the book that we're putting together? It's something that's very necessary in our community, and we're putting it together. We still need a lot of help. Kristian is here videotaping because that's going to be part of how we're going to promote the book.
En el nombre del cielo, os pido posada, pues no puede andar mi esposa amada.
Échenle el agua, por favor.
Y no es beso, sigan adelante, yo no debo abrir, no sea algún tunante.
No seas inhumano, tennos caridad, que Dios desde los cielos te lo premiará. Mi esposa es María, es reina del cielo y madre va a ser del divino verbo.
Eres tú, José, tu esposa es María, entren peregrinos, no los conocía.
Entre santos peregrinos, peregrinos, reciban este rincón, que aunque se ahogue la morada, os la doy de corazón.
Hi, my name is Sophia. What I think about today is it's very amazing and magical, all the food and all the family and people here. It's just, I'm very thankful to have people here and be spending time and singing and dancing and doing all sorts of other things. I just think it's a very wonderful night.
My name is Betty Lavastida, and the celebration today was an excellent way of starting the Christmas season, the holiday season, and it's wonderful to relearn and practice some of the traditions of Mexico. I do belong to the Latino Leadership Luncheon. It's a wonderful way for community members to come and express their interests, concerns about the Latino community. I'm the co-chair of Latino Outreach for the Democrats of Napa Valley, and we very much want people to become engaged in the community, to register to vote if they can, and to vote to let their voice matter in this community.
So my name is Kathy Gillis. These are my kids, Eduardo and Lena Stein, and we donated wine to the Posada tonight. I am a member of the Latino leaders. I'm also the vice president of the Napa County Hispanic Network, and I work at the college as a professor in the Puente program. So we are very invested in, and we are obviously Latino, and we are very invested in the Latino community and its issues. And part of that is my husband is a big former professor who made wine when we moved here to the Napa Valley, went to agriculture classes at UC Davis, and wanted to find a way to support scholarships for students, particularly the families of wine workers, because my husband worked in a winery for about 8 years, and we wanted to improve the conditions for the families so that they had the same opportunities for school, and that's why we started the Stein Family Wine. My kids came last year, but we love it. We love sharing with the community, celebrating the holidays and singing songs. I don't know all of the words, I don't know all the songs, but I love participating. I love being with Teresa and Gerardo and Heidi and all of them. We're very good friends.
Hi, I'm Eva Garcia. Feliz Navidad. First time I experienced the Posada, I was so moved. We do Posada, it's like our Posada, we call it Misa de Gallo. So Filipino, we do Misa de Gallo, and the Posada is for the Spanish. And it's so nice to have tradition, to continue sharing it. And we plan to have Posada again.
Hi, Mayor Herrera. Today we celebrated our third annual Posada, and we're excited to have so many members of the community come and join us in this very traditional event for the Latino community and others. So we've made a lot of progress as well in the last 3 years. Many things have transpired from this, including scholarships for the Leadership Napa Valley program. We've partnered with London Move to have high school students to come to the round table and be part of the process and the dialogue. The round table name came from King Arthur's round table legend, in which we wanted to make sure that not everybody's at the same level and all of us are leaders. And so that's how the Leadership Valley was born. And as far as next year, we're hoping to continue to be involved with the community, but also we're working on a book that will capture the essence and the history of the Latino community. We're hoping to do 2 volumes. The first one will be going back to maybe 100 years ago or so, when Latinos started to first appear in the community, and most recently for the second volume for the last 20, 30 years, in which we've seen an increment in the population. We've seen a lot of involvement, a lot of businesses, a lot of wineries, a lot of professionals getting involved in the community. So hopefully we get to do that with the books that we're helping to write, and also continue to have the luncheons every month, invite people to have dialogue with us. There's something sacred about sharing a meal with somebody and asking them questions about the community and what we're trying to do. So very excited about the future.